Hello and welcome to this episode of Teach Time. I'm Sophie and today's lesson is all about multiplication. Now, with multiplication we are looking to find the total number of items or objects. Just like in the division video, I've got my coloured pens to help make sense of the questions. And here I'm just going to write our little equation that I use to help me make sense of any question that I'm working on. So, our equation starts, we're going to find out how many things, objects are in one group, and we're going to be timesing that by how many groups there are to find our total number. Okay, so here's a question to show you what I mean. Millie has 5 cakes on each plate. She has 2 plates. There we have our how many's in one group. It's telling us how many's on one plate. And then how many groups? We have 2. So our number sentence is going to be 5 times 2. And our total number is going to be how many she has altogether. Now to show my working out, I'm going to draw those 2 groups. And in those 2 groups, we're going to put 5 little dots, because that's how many are in one group. And now, the final thing we have to do is count how many dots there are, how many cakes. The quick way to do this, without counting them, is to count in our 5s, because that's how many's in each group. So 5, and then 10. We have 2 lots of that 5. That's number 10. So we've got 10 as our answer. There we go. We can double check by just counting all the single points. So here's one for you to have a go at. Jack has 4 toy cars in each box. He has 4 boxes. How many cars does he have altogether? Pause the video and have a go. So the first thing we are looking for is the number of cars in one box. The question tells us that it's 4. The second number we're looking for is the number of groups. That's 2, the 2 boxes he has. So our number sentence looks like this: 4 times 2. When we do our working out, we're going to have 2 groups, the 2 boxes, and we're going to put 4 little dots to show the cars in our groups. To find our total number, we just count them up: 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. We can also count in our 4s, so 4, then 8. We'll need to count 2 times because there's only 2 groups. And we've checked our answer, it matches with our number 8 that we counted, so our answer is 8. So this is how we have been working so far, our equation that helps us. But sometimes the questions might ask you to work it out the other way around. So instead of saying how many is in one group first, it might ask how many groups are there first, then how many are in one group. And of course we're still finding our total number. So let's have a go. Here's a question. Ethan has 4 tyres on his car. Each tyre is screwed on by 4 bolts. How many bolts are there altogether? First, we need to find out how many groups there are. We know that because it tells us there are 4 tyres. In the next sentence, it tells us how many are on each tyre. So that's our green number for how many are in one group. And that is going to be another number 4. So our number sentence is going to look like this: 4 times 4. And then we're going to do our working out. 4 groups. Our orange number means 4 circles, 4 little groups. And in each of those we're going to draw 4 dots that represent our bolts. Okay? Now we count them all up at the end to get the total number. let's see, what do I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And to check that, we can use our 4 times table. 4, 8, the next one's going to be 12, and then 16. The two numbers match, so I'm quite confident that my answer is 16. And here's a little quick question for you to have a go at. There are 10 packets of toilet paper. Each packet has 4 rolls in it. How many rolls of toilet paper are there? Pause the video and have a go. Okie dokie, let's work through the question. I'm looking for my orange number that tells us how many packets of groups there are. That's 10. And then how many are in one packet? Well, 4. It tells us that. So our number sentence is 10 times 4. Now I'm drawing my 10 groups and I want to show that there are 4 in each. Now this time, as I go along, I'm going to be counting how many dots that I'm drawing. I can see that I'm drawing 4 in each, but I'm just going to count them as I go. And we've managed to get to a total of 40. So I'm just going to double check by using my 4 times table again. 32, 36 and 40. That 40 matches the 40 I counted, so our answer is 40. Well done if you got that one at home. Now, just like I said in the division video, your questions won't always be in long word problems. Sometimes they'll just be a number sentence, like this one, 6 times 3. I'm going to work this out using the first number as the how many groups number. So I need 6 groups. There we go. And my second number, the number 3, means how many are in one group. So I draw them in, counting them up as I go along. And I've got 18 in my head at the minute as a total number. So I'm just going to use my 3 times table as I go to just double check. And then, oh, there we go, 18. That matches what I've got in my head. So my answer is 18. Let's try another one. 7 times 2. I'm going to do it with the swapped around equation, where the 7 is how many is in one group. And then just to make sure my workings out are clear, after I've done that, I'm going to draw my 2 groups. And then as I count them all, the dots, I'm marking them with a pencil ever so slightly, so I don't count them more than once. There, my total is 14, so my answer is 14. And the last question, a Superstars challenge for you. The question is 5 times 4, with 5 being the number of things in one group. Pause the video and have a quick go. Right, so I know there are 5 in each group. That means there are 4 groups. So I'm going to draw them as boxes, squares this time. Then I'm going to draw, I don't know, let's go for triangles. For this one, 5 in each. There we go. Then I'm going to count in my 5s. We can all do that one. 5, 10, 15 and 20. That's our total number. So answer 20. Super if you got that one. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and check out our Facebook and Instagram for updates, challenges and other activities. See you soon. Bye.